everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Cozy Colouring Sketch. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and let's get straight into it. So this video is the finished pages video for what month we're in? July. It's July's finished pages, and I've got a DP progress to show you right at the end. So the first one we're going to get into is Ken Matsuda's colouring book. This was one of the first pages that I did. This is my little reference that I printed off, and this was the page. So this one was done with gouache, but you can use gouache in different ways. It's very versatile. So what I did with it on this page was I watered it down so it behaved like a watercolour. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I did do a bit of it on the channel, so it is on my channel if you go and search for it. I think I did the koala bear on the channel. But that's what I love about gouache. You can use it in different ways, different consistencies. You can use it as the thicker consistency, so it's more like an acrylic paint type of consistency, or you can water it right down and use it as a watercolour. So it's good to have that one medium because you can use it in both consistencies on the same page. And that's what I sort of did in a few areas. You can see on the butterfly where it's the thicker consistency here, and maybe a little bit on these pink flowers up here where I left it quite thick. I just love how these pages turn out. I do try to emulate what Ken does on his, so I will always try and go for similar colours and similar style. Obviously it's not going to look the same because I'm not the brilliant artist that he is, not one little iota, but I really love how this one turned out. It might be my favourite of the month, it might be. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do another page in August from this book. Definitely, I just love it. It's so much fun to, when you've been using coloured pencils for a long time, it's so much fun to just get the watercolours out or get the gouache out and just sit and do a full page, because there's no pencil shading on that whatsoever. I've not done any pencil detailing on that. It just is purely all watercolour, no pencil whatsoever. So it is nice to just sit down with your paints sometimes, I think. So that was Ken Matsuda's. So the next one is from Coloradge Wild 5. Coloradge Wild 6 is on Amazon UK now. I've not purchased it yet because I want to finish this book first. So these Coloradge Wild books, this is the page that I've done. You might have seen my reel that I did over on Instagram of this one. It's got 5,000 views. I was like, I kept getting pinged on my phone. My phone kept going ping, 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 and thinking, what's going on here? And it was everyone viewing this reel. I think it was the Stranger Things music that I put over it that attracted attention. But yeah, I just showed myself doing a little bit of the curly hair, then a little bit of the straight hair, and then I showed the page when it was finished. I really love this one. I do keep saying that I'm trying my hardest to get good at doing dark skin tones, because I just think it's nice to have a variation in your pages. And when you get a page like this, you want to do that. You don't want to give her a pale complexion, because you know that you can see that she's got afro hair. You can see that, you know, she has got she would have a darker skin tone. So I don't want to go in and keep doing every single page I see with a pale complexion, because I want to have the variation. You know, I want to get good at doing dark skin tone. I want to get good at colouring afro hair, and that's why this month I did a couple of not really tutorial videos, because I don't like saying that I know how to do it, because I don't. I'm still learning, but just sort of a this is how I did it sort of thing. So there is one up on the channel of me colouring in afro hair, and there is one of me doing a darker skin tone. So if you want to check those out, they're on the channel. To get this nice crisp edge, I used a washi tape, painted watercolour, and then removed the washi tape, and it gives this nice crisp line. I used a bit of my micron pen for some of the detailing on the head, the little headband going round here. I just think it's gorgeous. I love the texture in the hair, the texture of her hair there. Oh, I just love it, I really do. So that was that one. That was that one. I think there's 14. Is there 14 illustrations in these books? Yeah, 14, but you get 2 of each page, so it's like double pages. But I'm close to completing this book. I never colour 2 pages twice, but I just colour the 14 pages and then say that it's done. When I've done that, I'll do a flip through of the full book on the channel, so we'll see. So this one was a new book to me this month. I only recently purchased this. I found this artist by random on Etsy. Sometimes it will send you suggestions of artists. So this one popped up and it's by a artist called Agnes Incarnate. And I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna purchase this. It was so quirky and a bit different. So the page that I did in this book was this one. So as soon as I seen this page, I thought that's giving me really pop art vibes. So I thought, I've not used my alcohol markers in quite some time. I thought I'm going to pull them out. So I used my Winsor & Newton Pro markers as a base. And it just in some of the areas I went over with a little bit of pencil. Just on the flowers where you can see it's a bit darker. And under the eyes there, a little bit in the eyes, but everything else I just left as a straight alcohol marker. So the hair, the really vibrant hair, it was like a neon green, but it looks a bit yellowish, and I just thought pop art, really pop art vibes, you know what. And it was something a bit different because it's not something I would normally colour. I mean, you know, if you normally watch my channel, it's not normally the sort of style that I colour or the way that I do it, but I thought, you know what, it's fun and I just fancied doing something a bit different. So yeah, the background as well, that was all alcohol marker, like a really bright orange. I think it was this one actually. Yeah, it's actually called bright orange, the Pro marker, but they always dry lighter than what they show on these. But yeah, really love that one. It's just super fun, isn't it? Super cool, super fun. So that was that one. So next up, I did one in my Ocean Dreams book by Mystic Art Mirrors. I noticed that I hadn't coloured one of her pages in quite a long time in this book, because I've printed the new colouring book. I did a PDF out of that one, but I've not actually been colouring in the books. So I thought I'm going to pick a page out of here. And this time it was this one. So I did share this one on my Instagram, you might have seen it. So again, I used gouache in the background on this one. So all the circles in the background I used my gouache, but I kept it at the thicker consistency, so it sort of went down more like an acrylic paint, because I wanted it to pack a punch with it being in the background. The washi tape was really quite random. It was one that I received in my Diamond Art Club diamond painting kit, and I thought, after I'd done her hair, I thought, you know what, that'd look really nice against this hair colour around the edge of this page, just something a bit different. So I picked that one, and I really love how it turned out. I put a little bit of stickles up here on the fin. It's a little fin into it. All this washi tape has got that gold foiling though that is just shining. It's just shining. Let me turn you around so I can get it all on. How beautiful is that? Absolutely gorgeous. You can hear little kiddies in the background singing away. You know, I've said it a few times, we're on summer holidays from school, so when I'm doing my videos from now until the beginning of September, you will hear little voices. So I've used lots of paint pen on the lips on this one as well. I wanted to really give them that sort of shiny appearance. Yeah, I really love how it turned out. They always make for fun pages, these Mystic Art Mirrors ones. Absolutely gorgeous. That was one I did quite a while ago. So that's that one. Next up, we have a few pages in Fragile World by Kirby Roseanne. So I think I put all of these ones on my Instagram as well. So if you follow me over on there, you'll have seen sneak peeks of all these. And some on the channel. Some I did little bits on the channel, didn't I? This one was a colour along on the channel. So if you're interested in this one, it's in 2 parts. So it's not too bad. Only 2 parts. Normally my colour alongs end up in about 5 parts. So to do it in 2 was quite good for me. So this one was done with polychromos pencils. The water was polychromos pencils as well, and then blended with my Caran d'Ache full blender. Emergency vehicle going past on my video again. You're not cracking up, it's on my end. It's on my end. Let's let it go past. It's an ambulance today. Ambulance going to help somebody. Yeah, so all polychromos pencils. The only thing different on this page was the acrylic paint, which was the Decor Americana white acrylic paint that I used in the background. So we made it look like a bit of a snowy scene up here, and then we did a few with my sponge down here to make for some waves. But I really love that page. It's one of my favourites. One of my favourites. Next in here we did the owl page. Oh, this one was a labour of love. I said that because all the tree branch, well, I actually put a base of watercolour all over the tree branches, and I thought that would make it a lot easier for me, but it took me just as long, because I went over the top with pencil work for the shading. So all the darker bits you can see I did with my polychromos pencils, and it took forever. It really did take a long time, and by the end I was so fed up of all this pencil work that I did the owls with my pan pastels. I sent my friend a message. I said, oh, I'm so over pencils now. Said I cannot colour anything else with a pencil. I'm going in with the pan pastels. So that's what I did with the owls. So there's no pencil work whatsoever on the owls. It is all pan pastels, apart from the eyes. The eyes were pencil. And then I just sprayed it with a fixative. So yeah. But if you've done this page, let me know what you used in the background, and did you get fed up of all that pencil work? Because it was so tedious, it really was. I think I did it over about 3 nights because I was getting so fed up. I just had to keep stopping. It was really it was really hard work, and your colouring pages shouldn't be hard work, and this was making it hard work. But I really love how it turned out. The background was an Arteza paint, and it was one of the metallic ones, so it's like a blue metallic. So if I lift it up, it might, I don't know if the camera will pick up the shine because everything else is shining, but it is like a metallic-y blue sort of colour. And then I put on a bit of white acrylic paint to make it look like the stars and the night sky. But yeah, I do like it, but you know, I wasn't enjoying colouring it at the time, should we say. The next one is this double page spread of seals. Let's see if I can bring you out a bit. We're a bit zoomed in to get this all on frame, but there we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. So the background in this was the polychromos pencils, watercolour for the sea. All the seals were watercolour, and I didn't bother going in with any pencil shading because I just thought, number one, I couldn't be bothered. I was being a bit lazy. And number two, I thought that it was quite nice like that. How I'd left some sort of white bits out when I was doing my watercolour. I thought it looks quite nice like that, just being left. So that's what I did. And then I used the Decor white acrylic paint again to create the waves all along the bottom. It's a really nice effect that the sponge that I use gives a really nice effect. But yeah, that was surprisingly, it was quite a quick page, that one actually. Quite a quick page. I think I did this on the channel as well. It might have been a time lapse I think I popped it out on the channel, the time lapse of me doing these seals and the sea, if I remember rightly. So go check that out if you're interested. But yeah, so that's 3 more pages done in my Kirby Roseanne's Fragile World. Let's see how long it takes me to complete this book, because, you know, I'm not far off. I'm not far off. I've done quite a lot of pages in it. So yeah, let's see what the end of the year brings with this book. So next up, I have a page by Chelsea. So you might have seen Chelsea's work over on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. I did this video as a time lapse, and I did link Chelsea's socials on that video, so go check it out and you'll be able to find her. She's got around, I want to say around 8 different colouring pages on her Etsy store. This was one of them, called Bubble Beauty, and I decided that it was a fun page, so we went with different coloured hair, which I did show all the colours that I used. I showed them on the channel, so if you're interested in the colour combos, you can see them in the description of that video. The background was just a lot of glitter gel pen, so all the circles in the background, glittery gel pens, and polychromos pencils for the rest. This was printed on the Tone Tan Strathmore mixed media paper. I did actually use a nail varnish for a top. If you saw the video, you'll have seen it's the one I've got on my nails actually. So the nail varnish on my nails is the one I used for her little top here. Yeah, I just think it's cool to sometimes just blob a bit of nail varnish on your page, why not? This is the one I used. Max Factor Masterpiece. Oh, you can hear little voices coming up the stairs now. There's a chance they could bust into this bedroom. I'll put the warning out there. Yeah, but that one's that one. Nice and colourful, that one. And last but not least is this beautiful one. Now this, along with the Ken Matsuda page, is probably my favourite of the month. So this one is an illustration by Elena Green. I'll just hold it up, you can see the Elena Green over on Etsy. She's got some absolutely stunning portraits on there, and I've put a couple more into my basket, so I might be purchasing them for August finished pages. This one, I did a few of the flower details on my latest Happy Weekend video, so it is the video that's up before this one. So please check that one out. That one's a sort of update on everything I've been doing during the week. It's a really laid back chatty video, and I did show how I was doing these flowers, so if you're interested in that. So this again is printed on the Tone Tan Strathmore mixed media paper. I used my polychromos. No, I didn't use my polychromos. Yes, I didn't. I used the Derwent Colour Softs. I say that with such excitement because all the time I'm constantly saying I use my polychromos pencils for this, I use my polychromos pencils for that, because they are my favourite pencil. But this month I thought, do you know what, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to get another pencil set out, and I got the Derwent Colour Soft pencil set out, so that's what I used for this page. The whole of this page is the Derwent Colour Softs. So on that Happy Weekend video that I did tell you which pencils I was using for the flowers, but I did write the rest of them on the back of here. So there we go, screenshot that if you're interested. The colour combo for the hair with the Derwent Colour Softs is there, ochre, ginger and dark terracotta. The only thing I didn't log was the skin, and I think that's because I was struggling to pick the colours out for the skin. I think it was a peach, a pale peach. There's not many colours in the Derwent Colour Soft range for skin, I don't think, or I've not learned a good combo, should we say, so I didn't bother writing that one down. But the rest is there. The flowers was yellow, green and white, and the bows and the dress, the greens for the dress, yellow, green and dark green. As you can see, I don't tend to use many different colours. Like, I normally stick to 2 or 3 colours top max for whatever I'm doing, because then I've picked out a light tone, a middle tone and a dark tone, and that's what I tend to do. But yeah, super happy with this page. I was umming and ahhing over doing a background because I didn't want to ruin it. All the beautiful pencil work I just didn't want to ruin. So I put a tiny little bit of liquid chrome just here. So can you see the sparkles in her eyes? How they're like a cross shape. I thought I'm going to carry that out onto the edge of the page, round her face. So that's what I did with the liquid chrome. I just did these sort of little crosses that look like little stars, little sparkles from her eyes, and then I just put a couple down here to contrast. But yeah, that's one of my favourite pages this month, along with the Ken Matsuda koala page. Which was yours favourites? Please do let me know. Right, next up is my progress on the Finishedpages diamond painting. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. So this is the DP. This is the big DP by Finishedpages Artemisa, and I'm so happy that I've got this far. It was getting a little bit tedious, I think, as there's no really bright colours in it, but I am still really enjoying it, and I can see that it's going to look absolutely stunning when it's done. This one is going to be going in the place where I've got my Mother Earth one. So I think I'll be taking my Mother Earth one down and putting this one where that one is in my house, just because this one goes with the decor a bit more. I think it's super shiny, you can see it glistening everywhere. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. A friend suggested I leave the face till last, so under here is her eyes. She's burning into her soul now. But yeah, I'm going to leave that bit to last. But yeah, so hopefully next month's finished pages, you'll see this finished. So I did get this idea from a friend. Again, I steal everybody's ideas, but I'm sure she doesn't mind. So to put the stickers in this book. So you might have remembered from a while ago I showed this planner on the channel, and I said hopefully this gorgeous planner will push me to use it, because I always say I'm going to use diaries and start getting organised, and I never do. And yeah, sorry to say that I never used it. I put a couple of combos in here somewhere. I wrote a little bit of something. I put a couple of combos in the back. I think it was a hair combo in the back, and then I didn't touch it because I'm murder for writing things down. So my friend started doing this with her diamond paintings, and that's putting the stickers from the diamond paintings into a logbook. So that's what I've done. So the only sticker that I don't have is for my Mother Earth one, because I got rid of that one before I decided to do this. But this one's the one I'm doing at the minute, which I've just shown you, the Artemisa. So I started it on the 4th of June, and when I finish it, I'll put the finish date. But these are the diamond paintings that I own. So I've got the Jasmine Beckett Griffith one down here, which is beautiful, beautiful. Then we've got the Light Father Like Son. We've got this bakery one, Pasta Puppy, and Medusa. So yeah, once I've finished the Artemisa, I get to pick one of the other diamond paintings, and then yeah, we'll be able to keep you updated on the end of these finished pages videos about what DPs I'm doing. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's why it's at the end of the videos. And then if you don't want to stay tuned for diamond paintings, you can just shut the video off and go on your merrily way. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate every one of you sticking around to the end and watching, and everyone what comments on the videos. That gives me the thumbs up, because it really does help the channel out. If you're new, please do subscribe to the channel and consider hitting the bell. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I put any videos up. As soon as they go up, you'll get a notification and be able to watch it straight away without missing anything. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon.